Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel, and somebody asked me the question about Windows 10 because I was talking about the 22H2 on Windows 11 and answering some questions. So the questions that are coming for Windows 10 was about 22H2 on Windows 10. So on this machine, I actually have gone to 22H2 using the release preview in the insider rings to be there. And this, of course, brings me to 19045. It's extremely small update, and that is the first thing you need to know. The update is extremely small. It's a very, very small cumulative update. Installs really quickly. It doesn't itself have any features. What it does is it will actually up the build version by 1 to 19045 from 19044 if you're on 21H2. And it's not zero features. It kind of turns on a couple of very minor things that most people don't use. So there's really nothing much. As for people saying, well, I'm going to wait before because this might bring any, some problems. I don't think it will bring much problems because it's just too small and just doesn't do much. So I think if there's one safe option of upgrading, this one is very safe technically. So like I said, it's very small. If you're worried about the download and how much data you're consuming, because a lot of people are asking me about the size of the updates, the size of Windows when you download an image, because they are worried that they'll go over their data cap for the month. And so this is not going to be a problem for anyone. Is there a date? We don't have a date on the Windows 10. Windows 11, pretty much everybody agrees it'll be next Tuesday on September 20th. But on Windows 10, there's no official date. So it could be at the same time, and like it could be only in October. And actually, a lot of people think October is more, probably going to be more of the real month where this comes in. But honestly, what mostly this will do is just, kind of reset the clock of your support for Windows 10. Because remember, Windows 10 updates have 18 months support. That means that when you'll move to 22H2 in October, you'll be okay until around mid-2024. And by mid-2024, we're not going to be that far away from, the end of Windows 10. There's going to be updates, of course, that's going to up the version. A question that I also had from someone is about, first of all, 22H1, which does not exist. Some people are still wondering, I haven't had 22H1. There's no 22H1. The last version that we had before this one was 21H2, which was late last year. And the same is going to happen next year. There's no 23H1. This is now an annual update, a very, very small update every year. And this is going to be what's going to happen for the rest of Windows 10's lifetime. Don't expect any major new features. There will be here and there, little things are going to be changed. There will be apps that are going to be updated, things like that through the Microsoft Store. So there could be a few little changes here, but in overall, we've now entered the Windows 10, boring state where it's just an operating system that works. It's good, and it's going to be just this little update every year to make sure that we kind of reset the clock for the 18-month cycle. And that's going to be until, of course, we get to the end in the end of 2025. So nothing to expect. I don't think this is going to break anything, and don't worry about the size. It's extremely small and very, very fast to install. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and thank you for watching our videos.